Hey, this is Steve Keys here with Keller Williams Capital District. We are here for another walkthrough of the week remix edition. So this is a home that I've already done a walkthrough of the week for. So, which is why I'm not releasing this on Saturday, because that would be cheating. If I already did this, that would be cheating of my, once a week. You've already seen this one. But I am redoing this walkthrough because there have been changes made to this house. So significant changes enough to justify redoing a walkthrough. So there was wallpaper, all of that has been removed. A lot of the rooms have been repainted. The floor in the master bathroom has been redone. There have been changes made to the property enough to justify a walkthrough. So we are in Cambridge School District. We are in what I call the Cambridge Lakes area of Cambridge. We are right near Lake Lauderdale, Hedges Lake, Dead Lake, Schoolhouse Lake. We're right in the middle of all of those. So I call it the Cambridge Lakes. I don't know if anyone else does. I'm trying to start it as a thing. Maybe if I say it enough times, other people will start calling it that. But that is where we are. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. It is 1,250 square feet. Yeah, I was just trying to go through all that, trying to remember how much it was. Single story. It sits on a little over 1.5 acres. I think it's 1 3/4. But it's 1.5 acres. I guess I should have prepared for this video before I started recording. I have forgotten all of the facts of this house. Yes, it's over 1.5 acres. It sits on a corner lot of Route 61 and Route 22. Across the street from me, right over there, is Hedges Lake. So where I'm pointing that way, that's Hedges Lake. Schoolhouse Lake, Schoolhouse Lake and Lake Lauderdale are over that way. So that's where we are. So, if you or anyone you know are thinking about selling a home in the current market, now would be the time to give me a call. You can check the end of the video for my contact information, or you can go to my Facebook page and you can find all my contact information there. So we will go ahead and we will get started with the walkthrough. So we are here today in the school district of Cambridge. This is Cambridge mailing address, technically the town of Jackson. This is 623 County Route 61. We are in the area that I like to call the Cambridge Lakes. Lake Lauderdale, Hedges Lake, Schoolhouse Lake, Dead Lake. Those are all right next to each other. This house is pretty much situated in the middle of all of those. It doesn't have lake access to any of those, but it is a stone throw away from all of those lakes. So, this is a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. It is 1,250 square feet. It sits on a little over 1.5 acres. It is a corner lot right on the corner of Route 22 and 61. So we enter into the home here. We enter into the living room area. We have this wood tile floor here in the living room area. Kind of an open concept into the dining area and the kitchen. We will actually come back to that. Actually, we'll probably almost hit that last. But first, we're gonna head off to the left here to the first of the bedrooms. This would be, I guess like a guest bedroom. This is not the master. I haven't quite figured out a way to say the bedroom that's not master. This is not what I would call the master bedroom. It does have an ensuite though. So this bedroom does have its own bathroom. Vanity there. Toilet. Walk-in shower in the corner. This bathroom has been somewhat updated. I mean, obviously not everything has been redone, but the toilet is pretty new. The vanity is pretty new. I'm actually not sure about the shower. This room has been recently painted. Ceiling and walls were all repainted. So if you saw this video before, this room was purple before, and they've repainted the walls to a more neutral color. And now we'll head through the living room into the master suite. So this floor has been redone. This is brand new carpet in here. It had previously been one of those laminate interlocking floors. The floor was kind of wonky though. It was spongy. And when we pulled it up, we figured out why. The floor was installed over old carpet pad. So that was what created, and the floor was getting damaged because there was too much flex in it. Here's the master closet area. This room has also been freshly painted. There was some exposed electrical there previously. That outlet and light switch were just kind of dangling. So that's been boxed in now, which was controlling these overhead lights here. So now that's been boxed in. The whole room was painted because we couldn't match the paint color. So the whole room was painted. And here is the master bath. So toilet, vanity right there, and tub with shower. So there is a shower head for that jacuzzi tub. So new floor, new paint for the master bathroom. Yeah, master bedroom. Well, master suite, whatever. So now we enter into the dining area. Dining area here is a tile floor, ceramic tile. Ceilings have been repainted in this room. And then here is the kitchen. Now the kitchen previously was all wallpaper. All of that has been taken off. It wasn't just painted over. The wallpaper was all removed and the whole kitchen was painted. So fresh paint in the kitchen, ceilings, and walls. We still have the stainless steel appliances, the stainless steel refrigerator right there, electric oven, and the built-in microwave. And then off to the back here, we have another sink, larger sink, and the dishwasher. And then off this area is the half bath. So again, bathroom has been a little bit updated. Vanity's new. Toilet's new. Not brand new, but relatively new. And then off to the side there is the entrance to the basement. It is a full basement. Full poured foundation goes the entire length of the house. Utilities are down there. There is an extra room down there. It looks like it had been used as a bedroom, but that's not included in the 2 bedrooms. You can tell that we've already seen the 2 bedrooms, but there is that extra space down there if you needed it. So that is the whole walkthrough. All right, so that is the house. So 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,250 square feet. It sits on a full foundation. There is a bedroom space down there. It's not recognized on public record because it's in a basement. They finished a small space down there so they could use it. Most of the space is a garage. There's a garage door on the side. So most of it is unfinished because that's what it had been designed for. There is a 2-car garage on the side of the house, so I think it's probably unnecessary. Personally, I'd get rid of it, finish off the whole space. But that's your prerogative as to how you decide to do it. So, if you've watched the last video, you'll know that I talked about the seller situation. Seller has relocated for work and is trying not to come back. So the house needs to be sold. I had said in the previous video it had to be sold by June. Obviously it's not June anymore and the home is still on the market. But we do actually have a final date now. August will be the last month that her company is going to pay for her lease. So she cannot afford the lease and the mortgage. So at the end of August, September 1st, but really the end of August, the home is going to come off the market. It's going to come off. Right now we're thinking she probably just has to move back. So she's going to have to quit her job and move back to the house if she can't afford to sell it. Really, her only other option would be to abandon it and let the bank take it. So she is right now, I believe, opting to just move back. So September 1st, that's what's going to happen. So if you or anyone you know are interested in a home like this, please come take a look now. It's the beginning of August right now, probably by the time I release this. It's the beginning of August. You only have until the end of the month. So this home won't last, literally, it actually won't last long, because whether it's sold or not, it's going to come off the market forever. So if you or anyone you know are interested in a house like this, please get in contact with me, schedule a showing so that you do not miss out. So check the property information page for the most up-to-date information on the property. Any open houses, there probably will be an open house. Any other kind of special incentives, anything that might be offered for anything like that, that can all be found on the property information page. Please like my Facebook page so that you can see more walkthroughs of the week and any of the other videos that I post on that platform. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will have all of the videos that I do across any platform. Those will all be posted in one spot. I believe on YouTube right now I've got 3 series going, 3 video series. 2 of them are exclusive to YouTube, so you're not going to see them anywhere else. I have the lost episodes, which are videos that weren't released for whatever reason, if I couldn't get them to upload right, or if I did houses that sold before I could release them, things like that. So those are just videos that were never released for whatever reason. And I also have a new series on there, that things that make you go, etc. So I think I'm going to change the word depending on what it is. This is basically, some of you know that I have a construction background. I've been kicking around this idea for a while. Every now and then I go into houses and I see things that just make me go, huh? What? Why did you do that? And so I was thinking about doing some kind of video series of like identifying issues like this, because they're easy to spot if you know what you're looking for, what was done wrong, how to not do it, things like that. So that's a little video series that I put on there. That's just going to be sporadic, but I guess it's kind of like a DIY handyman kind of video thing. But it's all about things that I see in houses. So that's also my YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can see all of those videos in one spot instead of trying to follow me across 12 different platforms or whatever. So that has been this week's, well, technically it hasn't. That has been the conclusion of this walkthrough of the week remix. I really got to figure out how to say that smoother, because that was kind of choppy trying to get through that. So yes, that has been this walkthrough of the week remix edition, and please tune in again next Saturday, or upcoming Saturday, whatever day I release this, the Saturday coming up, to see that Saturday's walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.